Documents relating to clubs on this shelf. Everything to do with ceremonies can be found on this drawer. She thanks me with a warm smile and bows her head to me. Averting my eyes from a dazzling smile, I said, "Look out the window." Already winter, huh? I murmur at. We're halfway through December, and the temperature difference between inside and out means the window is clouded by condensation, obscuring the view. Would it be pretentious to say, just like my heart? Put a wry smile to myself. Are you alright? Are you tired? Rika could ask me, smile fading slightly. No, not at all. If anyone should be tired, should it be you guys? I mean... She a sideways glance towards where Suoh is earnestly listening to Nera's explanations. Suoh must be totally drained after election speech. I only needed half a vote, so it wasn't that bad, but seems like Suoh had a really tough time of it. She did it. She's the president of the Council of Nicaea. Staring at the foggy window, I think back to the Council of Nicaea elections and the preceding campaign rally a few days earlier. Standing very dignified and calm upon the stage, her mere presence was bound to set tongues wagging. But I, Suoh, announced my candidacy for presidency of the Council of Nicaea. For a moment she introduced herself with a graceful bow. The murmurings immediately died out like a wave withdrawing from the shore. Her voice seemed to reach inside and draw out the hidden childhood memories from deep within, like she was whispering directly into everyone's ear. I've decided to stand for a position because the current president, Yuzuriha Yatsushiro, helped to guide me when I first started here in the spring. She spoke of her gratitude and of how much my help and support had been for her. Many of the students who helped in one way or the other nodded alongside her. Then laughter filled the hall as she followed up with a humorous anecdote about our first meeting. I aim to carry on and refine the model of school administration President Yatsushiro has worked towards during her presidency. I also make the following 3 pledges. She spoke of her vision to further invigorate club activities, a plan to bring new ideas to the events the council currently runs, and her intention to form volunteer committees for those 2 areas. And these pledges do not represent a big step away from what the council has been doing already. I would simply like to take what our previous leaders have done and further improve upon it. None of our ideas were revolutionary. Still, it's not a bad move to keep things as they are, considering how calm and content the school is, and the general lack of interest in shaking things up. However, in order to be elected president, she needed 2/3 of a vote. With a safety-first approach, I figured she would only make it to half. Suoh was resolute, though. She fell silent, gazing out at her audience in the chapel, looking each of them in the eye as though searching for a special someone. Then, for various reasons, I never really had someone I could consider friends. That's why I decided to enroll at Saint Angraecum Academy with some honoured amity system. At first, I was incredibly nervous. I was worried whether or not an introvert like me would really become able to open up and make friends. However, I benefited from the compassion of President Yatsushiro and Vice President Kamikado. And in experiencing various council running school events, I was able to make friends with my classmates. She smiled. It was all thanks to the support of my amity partner. Rika Hanabishi-san accepted me with open arms. Even now, she's standing for vice presidency to support me. My other amity partner, Mayuri Kosaka, taught me that I belonged here too. She lowered her head slightly, trying to keep her emotions in check, to fortify that inner dam, then close to her, watched her with aching hearts. I want to make Saint Angraecum Academy a home for all of its students. A place with all memories we can find refuge in, even after we've graduated. Would you grant me the responsibility of protecting our precious home? Her 3 minutes were up. Having finished her speech, she bowed low to her audience. Instantaneously, the chapel was swept up in a huge round of applause echoed off the high walls. The first years we had watched with bated breath. The second years we'd been watching to see if our school would be in safe hands. And the third years who were looking only for some insurance. All of them clapped incessantly. Well, I guess we got a new president of the Council of Nicaea. Hearing the same enthusiastic reaction I once received, I'm convinced. Her speech was, in just about every sense, a declaration of war against me. Oh, I was just thinking back on the campaign rally. It was an incredibly rousing speech. Yes. She must have been delighted to have mentioned such an integral part of Suoh campaign. Rika-kun beams at me, her eyes crinkling as though she's looking into a bright light. Yours was amazing too. Becoming vice president is no easy feat either, but you did it. Well, I have the support of my fellow first years, and I have some friends in the club, so... Despite her humility, I know it can't have been easy to an easy ride. It's not like Neri just waltzed into a position either. Perhaps your performance at the ballet recital won everyone over. After all, it's a required class at this academy. I'm sure you caught an eye or two. If the council position was decided by a ballet, Takasaki-san will be president. And if Takasaki-kun were president, Yaegaki-kun would have been to be vice president. She got that dictatorial gleam in her eyes. Bet she would pledge to make the lunch menu choices available at dinner time too, or something like that. I think she promised to add more contemporary novels to the library. Both giggle. You can just imagine Takasaki-kun marching down the hall while pushing Yaegaki-kun's wheelchair, and the other council members hurrying up after her, like a senior doctor on hospital rounds. Hang on, it's a bit late now, but it occurs to me that Suoh-kun's pledges didn't mention anything about the library, oddly enough. You seem to be having fun over here. Speak of the devil, it's not like we were gossiping exactly. So much of our conversation makes her way over to us. Well, we were just talking about Yaegaki-san and Takasaki-kun's pledges. Pledges? Erika-san's? We were just joking around. When we tell her ideas her pledges, it must conjure a funny image in her too. She covers her mouth with her hand and bites back a laugh. Those are rather self-serving. No, it's not all be about self-interest. You just need a good justification for it. A justification for it? Yep. By the way, I was just thinking how it was surprising you didn't have anything related to the library your pledges. Looks at me blankly for a moment, then blinks. I didn't even think of it. Too self-serving? You really are the epitome of honesty. No. I was just thinking of what would best serve school. Speaking of that. Trails off a body suddenly tensing up. Looks me dead in the eyes, though seeing straight through into my miserable, base inner self. Yashiro senpai, do you remember your promise? Okay, we won't intend to see about luck. Ah yes, I remember. I promised to take a bath together, right? Okay, let's go right after this. Senpai! Well, she's still glaring at me, her cheeks flushed and her gaze is no longer as sharp. Sorry, Suoh-kun. Could I wait a little bit longer? She looks at me, I feel terribly small. She's still in the right here. I promised to pass on the words to her. Too late now, but I regret even making that promise. She's intelligent. Those words will bring her closer to a mystery of the heart of the Academy. However, getting closer to a mystery will mean getting closer to the earth and the heavens. And that means... Yatsushiro senpai? What? You jealous of us gazing into another other's eyes like this? No. The council clerk's calling you. She points over the direction of the general clerk and Saint Angraecum Academy. Sorry guys, you gotta step away for a sec. I go to where the two are talking, taking documents the clerk holds out to me. I ask her what's up. Sorry to interrupt your conversation, but we need to appeal a certain pressing matter. What matter? Please take this seriously, we're still charged until the end of December. Guess my mind had been so filled with thoughts of a word of succession, and all the hardships that would befall her if it goes smoothly, but I got everything else. Right, we've still got the exciting end of a month event. Amongst the events the council runs, the Noel, Christmas celebrations, are some of the most important. Last year's Noel celebrations were really impressive. We've got to do something even more spectacular this year, right, Neri? Maybe an eggnog drinking contest could be fun. Neri? Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. What, bathing naked in champagne? What? What? Just kidding, I was talking about eggnog. You're a fan, right? Mix together sugar and egg yolks in a heated bowl. When the mixture is nice and foamy, add milk and a dash of cinnamon. It's drunk in North America during Christmas and the New Year. It's also a traditional drink at the Academy's end of the year celebrations. You always loved it with whipped cream on top, didn't you? Yes. When she attempts to smile, it's obvious from her tense expression, which is forcing it. The clerk and I are both perplexed. Vice President? I'm sorry. Let's get two of you to continue discussing this about me. Well, she's a very definition of absent-minded today, isn't she? Maybe it's because you're treated like a criminal. That's not her style. A philanthropic vice president wouldn't take that attitude just because people suspected her. After all, she confessed to a crime herself. The council clerk, prospectively, is probably clouded by her own guilt, but she was acting weird when the clerk was talking with her. She didn't have any access to crime with members of Council of Nicaea. She only grew distant when I joined the conversation. What's going on with you, Neri? Looking over to where my best friend is talking to Suoh-kun, wearing a usual gentle smile, I feel something inside me start to shift. The rays of a setting sun filled the chapel along with the lilting notes of a Tota Pulchra S, a hymn of the Virgin Mary. We'll find out more about this next episode, shall we? Bye bye.